5 Iranian prisoners in U.S. custody and the release of $6 billion in frozen oil money. President Biden's in New York City addressing world leaders this morning.
President Biden will address the United Nations General Assembly as many UN countries continue to rally support for Ukraine. The White House says President Biden is expected to have several sideline meetings, including with Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
Fox's Ryan Schmelz. The Indian government denies an accusation that it's behind the assassination of an activist in Canada.
The Indian government says it's absurd to suggest it had something to do with the death of Hardeep Singh Nijjar. The Sikh independence campaigner was shot dead in Canada in June. Yesterday, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said there were credible allegations the Indian state was involved.
Fox's Jonathan Savage. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
At Southern Heritage Bank, we provide tools to protect you.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology: mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
At LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, good morning, everyone. Mix 104.1. We're on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. We're also on MixTV.tv, and we're on your phone and your mobile devices through the free Mix 104.1 app. It's free thanks to CHI Memorial. Download the free Mix 104.1 app at mymix1041.com. Local and state news from the Logn Thompson Law News Desk this morning, and the Tennessee Highway Patrol's investigating a crash. It involved a train in Bradley County Monday afternoon. It happened at around 3 o'clock. The Bradley County Sheriff's Office reports a train and vehicle collided at the Cass Street Railroad crossing in Charleston around 2:50 p.m. Details of how the crash happened have not been released. Local 3, our news partners, say they do know that an individual was cut from the pickup truck, transported by life force to a local hospital, and according to reports from family members, the driver is said to be expected to survive. But at this time, authorities have not released any information. This was the second train-related accident in the southeast Tennessee area within less than 24 hours. A train collided with a backhoe in Hamilton County Monday afternoon. And again, let me go back now. The train that happened in Bradley County in Charleston yesterday, 2:50 p.m., Cass Street Railroad crossing in Charleston. A train hit a pickup truck. And good news coming anecdotally from Local 3 talking to family of the driver of the truck. Apparently, the driver expected to survive, according to Local 3 this morning. And more on that. Of course, it brings up train crossing safety and obviously always on the side of caution. The Bradley County Commission met on Monday, and Curtis Sutton, director of the state 911 board, addressed the Bradley County Commission to discuss 911 fees. Sutton told commissioners that the state is looking for ways to fine-tune the current process of fee collection and distribution, and central to the discussion was a question asked by Bradley County 7th District Commissioner Bill Winters. Commissioner Winters questioned why, with 911 fees increasing from $1.16 to $1.50, has Bradley County not seen an increase in the amount of 911 funding coming from the state? Director Sutton said the Department of Revenue collects the fee and follows a funding model that was approved by the General Assembly. Bradley County received just over $2 million in funding from the state this past year, basically a flat revenue stream over the last few years, even as the population of Bradley County has grown and the fee has increased. Sutton told commissioners he would take their concerns back to the task force in Nashville. The commission voted unanimously 14-0 to ask the Bradley County attorney to take steps to convey the property along South Lee Highway in front of Bradley Central High School to the County Board of Education. The commission voted 11-3 to not sell or consider the 27 acres at the Urbane Road Recreation Park as surplus. The commission voted 11-3 to surplus and sell the old Waterville School property on Dalton Pike that's currently not in use. And Bridget, my mother's old classroom over there, they've got the old piano in there. Mom wants to just buy that.
Well,
she used to teach over there at that Marvin Kirkpatrick, all of them over there, Nancy Glover, on and on, Betty Armstrong. They're going to just take that and make it a historic place.
Well, okay. Then.
Whoever builds around it will have to consider my mom's classroom, which the Lord knows was a portable, and they really... Well, they stopped paying Mom for about a year, but they let her come in and act like she was an employee. God love her. Before Bob Taylor fired her, by the way, and... I'm kidding. It's a joke. All right. Then there's more. So that's it. Hey, one final note here. Lee University has been ranked once again as among the best universities in the South by the 2024 U.S. News and World Report's Best Colleges. This year, Lee ranked number 31 within the top 50 best regional universities, South category, which includes both public and private universities. Lee University President Dr. Mark Walker said of the award, quote, "We're, of course, pleased with the results of this year's rankings from U.S. News. It's once again an affirmation of the quality we all strive to produce for our students here at Lee." In addition to the main ranking, Lee University reappears in 3 specialty rankings, including Best Value Schools listing, Top Performers on Social Mobility, and Undergraduate Teaching Programs. They've turned out some of the finest teachers ever at Lee University. And by the way, when asked for comment, Marketing Director of Lee University, Dr. Jeff Salyer said, "What is U.S. News?" Morning, Dr. Salyer.
Fake news.
And Brian Kahn said, "What's a magazine?" Anyway, it is 7:09. Let's get our first... Why are we having to throw these people under the bus?
I don't know.
Ridiculous. Let's get a check of the streets. What's happening?
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's time to close out summer and start the fall right by saving big on a Don Ledford pre-owned car, truck, or SUV during their September year-end closeout event. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway and anytime at donledford.com. We have no accidents to tell you about this morning, but we do have some patchy, dense fog in the area, so be aware of that as you drive. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. Waste Connections introduces efficient, state-of-the-art automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN.
Dr. Salyer says, "What is Mix 104?
There you go.
Apparently we're appearing on Jeopardy now. That's very nice. All right, it is 10 minutes after 7 a.m. What is Hardee's? Well, let me tell you what Hardee's is. It's a great way to start your day with a wonderful breakfast this morning. And, Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young used to sing, "Teach the children well." You better feed the children well. Want them to get a good start. Give them a good breakfast at Hardee's this morning. How about that?
There's a new flavor. Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any 2, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
You know, Mermaid makes and sells the best mattresses made in America.
Only in America?
Well, I was trying to be humble, but really best in the whole world.
Oh, now it's the whole world.
Well, I'm not sure what the other planets are doing.
During our Labor Day sales event, compare our Mermaid mattresses to the best in the world. And we'll give you a free pillow just for coming in to try our mattresses.
And save up to $700 on Tempur-Pedic.
Or $800 on Stearns & Foster. Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's best of the best mattress store.
Or maybe the whole universe.
Transform your window project with Cleveland Exteriors. High-quality Viwintech windows built to last a lifetime. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional windows. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at mayfielddairy.com. proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Breathe. There is a place where strength, play, community, and belonging meet, where all are welcome, with membership solutions for everyone, regardless of ability to pay. Join the Y now through September 30th and pay no joining fee. The Y, the place for all.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brands such as Kohler, Delta, Rinnai, Progress Lighting, and so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Paula, tell us about how you came to shop at Chattanooga Auto Square.
Well, I was introduced to it from my husband. He purchased his first Range Rover years ago. Then occasionally I'd start asking him if I could start driving it. I would confidently recommend them. I mean, they make you feel like family from the moment you arrive. Being in real estate for like 34 years, you really come to value and appreciate the level of service that Range Rover gives you. Chattanooga Auto Square, luxury lives here.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Coverage you can count on.
Picture perfect outdoor weather all week long. We'll have a high of 83 degrees, mostly sunny skies for your Tuesday. Wednesday, 60 in the morning, 84 in the afternoon. A few clouds, but still nice. We're going to stay nice with highs in the low 80s Thursday, Friday, on into Saturday. Saturday, the first day of fall, by the way, and it'll be in the low 80s on Sunday as well, with some scattered showers and thunderstorms late Sunday. Download the Local 3 weather app, free for iPhone and Android. I'm Chief Meteorologist David Carnes for the Local 3 Storm Alert Team.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Mosier Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
Healthcare is constantly evolving and the future is here. Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits is the future of healthcare. With its focus on preventative care, personalized attention, and included generic medications, Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits is changing the game. No more long wait times, rushed appointments, or outrageous medication costs. Join the healthcare revolution today and discover why Direct Primary Care Associates with Pharmacy Benefits is the future of healthcare. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable healthcare for all.
Hey listeners, there's a new buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People.
It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and I'm here to tell you the car business is back. Cleveland Ford's inventory is back with over 100 new Fords in stock. Discounts are back, so prices are down, interest rates are down, and rebates are up. In addition to all that, Cleveland Ford has up to $2,000 in trade assistance cash available that you can use as a down payment or to pay off your trade. So hurry into Cleveland Ford today, because with all they've got going on, now is the time to buy.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Mix 104.1 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes.
That from our website at mymix1041.com. And tell you what, Bridget, let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Okay, happy birthday to our very own Ryan Felton today. He is 36. We love Ryan. He does a great job here.
Pretty strong. I don't know about love.
We do.
Nah, we do love Ryan.
Leo Sheffy is 9 years old today, a third grader at E.L. Ross. His family says he loves Legos. That's with lots of love from Gaga. Makai Horsemeyer is 5 years old today. Whoa. His Nana Zandra sent that in to us. Happy birthday, Makai. Also, Pam Stone is celebrating her birthday today. And then Thomas Williams, executive manager at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland, 40. Celebrating his 40th birthday today.
Man.
Happy birthday to him.
And he's yet another that looks a lot older than he allegedly is. I think he's older, but he's saying he's going with 40.
I believe him.
Well,
calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest mix line 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have the products and services to help make your dreams come true. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
And this portion of Mix Morning sponsored by Andrew Johnson Bank, where helping friends is their business. With 2 locations serving Cleveland, downtown by the Monument and North Ocoee Street. Across from Walmart, visit AndrewJohnsonBank.com. Let's get a news update.
4-1 News Desk, brought to you by Logn Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logn Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
All right, in the news this morning, there was a crash yesterday afternoon involving a train and a pickup truck. It happened in Charleston at 2:50 p.m. The Bradley County Sheriff's Office says a train and a vehicle collided at the Cass Street Railroad in Charleston at 2:50 p.m. Our news partners at Local 3 report this morning that an individual was cut from the pickup truck and transported by Line Force helicopter to Erlanger Medical Center. According to reports from family, the driver is said to be expected to survive. Authorities have not released any more information in this case. And there was another train accident. It took place within the last 24 hours in Hamilton County, where a train collided with a backhoe. That's also Monday afternoon. Boy, we lost a wonderful man, long-time radio personality, I guess, news director in Chattanooga, Kevin West, long-time WGOW news director. He only in this July had joined the Chattanooga Police Department as their public affairs director. Passed away very unexpectedly, according to that Chattanooga Police Department. He experienced a medical emergency at 8:30 yesterday morning, and Kevin West died. He had been with WGOW since 1987 until this year. He's also a 24-year veteran of the U.S. Navy. I was reading comments from David Carroll, who's really the broadcast historian down in Chattanooga, of course, anchor of Local 3, and he talked about Kevin, just what a great man he was. I met him a couple of times, just a great individual, great job down at WGOW, and we're all a lot less than we were with his passing as far as the broadcast industry in this area. All right, there is more news. We'll have news from the Bradley County Commission meeting. They held a voting session yesterday. You can watch that Bradley County Commission meeting at mixtv.tv. 724.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's year-end model closeout time, and Don Ledford Buick is saying yes to low interest rates and trade assistance in September. That's at Don Ledford Buick on North Lee Highway in Cleveland and at donledford.com. We have no accidents to tell you about this morning, but we do have some patchy, dense fog in the area, so be aware of that as you drive. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. They have recently relocated to a larger, more convenient branch at 950 25th Street in Cleveland at the intersection of Peerless Road. Their team, operating hours, and services have not changed. Call them at 423-458-3007. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Leisure Time Bowling has extended hours for
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
You know, Mermaid makes and sells the best mattresses made in America.
Only in America?
Well, I was trying to be humble, but really best in the whole world.
Oh, now it's the whole world.
Well, I'm not sure what the other planets are doing.
During our Labor Day sales event, compare our Mermaid mattresses to the best in the world. And we'll give you a free pillow just for coming in to try our mattresses.
And save up to $700 on Tempur-Pedic.
Or $800 on Stearns & Foster. Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's best of the best mattress store.
or maybe the whole universe.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty. Mattress Weather Center 729. Roger Pickett, Mermaid Mattress.
Our anniversary Lindsay Line Queen mattress is on sale now for only $499. A mattress you can flip and rotate just like you used to, but only a Mermaid Mattress.
We'll have some patchy, dense fog early in the day today, and then partly cloudy skies this afternoon, a high of 82 and a low of 55 this evening. For tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 83 and a low of 59. Partly cloudy on Thursday with a high of 84. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 52 degrees.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
All right, Mix 1041, good morning. It is nearly 7:30, time for the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello human kindness. And don't forget, at Memorial Convenient Care, they are there for you 7 days a week. Public Shopping Center, Polo Parkway in Cleveland. The Sports Report sponsored in part by the Town Squire. Have you checked out the Town Squire sportswear selection for fall 2023? One of my friends said, what a selection. T-shirts, sweatshirts, sports shirts, hoodies, and believe it or not, even performance slacks by Tommy Hilfiger and Crown Crafted by Peter Ballard, along with other national sportswear lines like Southern Tide, Vineyard Vines, Southern Marsh, Coastal Cotton, Volunteer Traditions, and Johnny O. Since 1977, your headquarters for men's clothing attire. Check them out and let them dress you from head to toe. Locally owned and operated, the Town Squire. Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland, Tennessee. The shop that appreciates the customer. All right, let's go to Monday Night Football last night. So we had a rare situation on Monday Night Football where we had basically 2 games at one time. The undercard, you can always tell it's who starts earlier and what's on ESPN and what's on ABC. Anyway, Saints beat the Panthers 20-17 in the first game. And then the Pittsburgh Steelers, their defense would remind you of the Steel Curtain of the old days. 26-22, Steelers over the Browns last night on ABC, and it was announced. So have you heard about this writer's strike? Some of you, a lot of you actually, who are looking forward to your fall season primetime television on the major broadcast and cable networks. Well, it ain't happening. And so, because of this, well, actually, it's the writers and the actors. Everybody's on strike. Everybody's on. We're going to go on strike here at some point. But anyway, so they're bringing Monday Night Football back to ABC every week. Every week. Just that's first time since 2005. So they're going to simulcast ESPN or Monday Night Football on ESPN and ABC. And guess what?
With ABC television the way it is on Monday nights, they'll probably get double the viewership they would normally get with one of their hideous shows. Phillies beat the Braves 7-1. Braves don't care. But aren't the Braves trying to play for home field advantage? They've lost several in a row here. Anyway, Braves tonight against the Phillies, 7:20, Mix 104.1, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. I say the Braves don't care because they've already won the division, but I guess Braves don't care. Anyway, Michigan State University informed head football coach Mel Tucker that he will be fired based on unprofessional conduct stemming from a sexual harassment investigation. Tucker had signed a guaranteed $85 million contract 2 years ago. And now, by the way, that was ironclad, but now they're saying Michigan State says they are firing him for cause. Yeah, get ready for probably several court cases coming up. Hey, we learned yesterday from Andy Jenkins, athletic director at Lake Forest. Lake Forest Middle School is going to play Sevierville this Saturday. That's not true. Saturday, September 30th, 2 p.m. at Lake Forest for the East Tennessee Football Conference Championship. We are looking forward to that very much. And we'll be counting down and hopefully talk with them prior to that game. That is the Sports Report, and it's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. The Sports Report sponsored by the Town Squire at 7:33. Good morning.
When most people think of plumbing and electrical supply...
Are you tired of paying high prices for your medications? With Direct Primary Care Associates pharmacy benefits, you can get free generic medications and the health care you need without breaking the bank. Say goodbye to expensive copays and deductibles, and hello to convenient and affordable health care. Get started with Direct Primary Care Associates pharmacy benefits today and start saving on your health care expenses. Visit our website to learn more. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable health care for all.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year, offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices, keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us!
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of we the people. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and the car business is back. Inventory's back, discounts are back, and interest rates are down. Cleveland Ford even has trade-in assistance cash available, so hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because now is the time to buy.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one. And there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great. And their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates, a $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
You know, Mermaid makes and sells the best mattresses made in America.
Only in America?
Well, I was trying to be humble, but really best in the whole world.
Oh, now it's the whole world.
Well, I'm not sure what the other planets are doing.
During our Labor Day sales event, compare our Mermaid mattresses to the best in the world. And we'll give you a free pillow just for coming in to try our mattresses.
Or upgrade any iCool or L&K set to an adjustable for free.
Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's best of the best mattress store.
Or maybe the whole universe.
Elevate your siding projects with Cleveland Exteriors. Ascend fiberglass siding built with lasting beauty and low maintenance. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional siding. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at mayfielddairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
Breathe. There is a place where strength, play, community, and belonging meet, where all are welcome, with membership solutions for everyone, regardless of ability to pay. Join the Y now through September 30th and pay no joining fee. The Y, the place for all.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brands such as Kohler, Delta, Rinnai, Progress Lighting, and so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Elizabeth, sorry, I'm writing. There's so much happening here. Plus, our phones don't work to get people on the air. So, anyway, poor old Bobby's over there. Another one of his pet's heads fell off, apparently. Elizabeth Patterson out at Lake Forest has text. Let's see. She says, so we were talking about Lake Forest is in the state championship game on, it's going to be September the 30th. Is that right? Hey, Sheridan. You still getting married? Isn't that on September 30th?
I can't be there, sorry. I'm kidding. I'll be there. Lake Forest Place, Sevierville, September 30th. Hey, what time's your wedding? 5. We can still be there. 2 p.m. We tried to make that an excuse. Anyway, 2 p.m. on, well, you know, I love weddings. 2 p.m. on Saturday the 30th, Lake Forest and Sevierville for the East Tennessee Football Conference Championship. And so Elizabeth Patterson, who did confirm she's still married, is telling me Saturday the 30th, 2 p.m. at Bradley. It's at Bradley.
Okay.
Oh, it's at Bear Stadium.
Wow.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
So what we need to do is get old Travis Adams out of retirement, fire up the barbecue over there, and let's talk about it.
That's right.
That's going to be a big, big day.
Yeah.
So we're trying to work out some coverage, and I can't comment on that currently.
Okay.
Anyway. And then there's this. Talked to my third grade teacher, just one of the best people in the world, Joanne Balmer. And Mrs. Balmer, see, we had, so here in this class, we had the following. Kirk Campbell. I know a lot of you ladies think I'm saying Kirk Cameron. You get all excited. No, Kirk Campbell. Very different. Just look at the pictures. Kirk's the principal at Charleston.
Right.
He's not married to Chelsea Noble, by the way. Now, Kirk Cameron, God love him, he's fallen off the turnip truck, apparently, but it's okay. He's fine. Now, we went to see him in Athens one time, Jennifer and myself, and we'd been married a couple of years, and she tried to leave with Kirk Cameron, but anyway, it's fine. All right, now let's keep moving. In that class, we had Kirk, we had Chris Green. Oh, you know what? So Chris is now principal at Black Fox.
Yeah.
You go from Kim Fisher to Chris Green. You talk about an absolute 50-foot diving board drop-off in talent. It's just incredible what those people are being put through out at Black Fox. Anyway, so Kirk Campbell at Charleston, Chris Green at Black Fox, and then, oh my goodness, several. Now I can't remember
So
any.
many wonderful people, and then
Nikki Varnell, the late great Bill Varnell's daughter. Kelly Russell, come on. And then me.
And then you, yeah.
There we are.
And here you are.
There we are. I'm in a broken down chair with a broken down phone this morning. I mean, come on. So anyway, Miss Balmer has given me, along with Leanne Boyd, this is Constitution Week. So I hope all the children will gather around the radio now, and we're going to talk about the Constitution. Here's our fact for the morning. Constitution written before political parties were a player in American politics. When John Adams was chosen for president in the 1796 election, the second place candidate was a young man by the name of T.J. Thomas Jefferson, who became vice president. But Adams was a Federalist. Jefferson was a Democrat. Oh, look at this, Democratic Republican. Yes, they were together. The result was the 12th Amendment, approved in Congress on December 9th of 1803, ratified June 15th, 1804, in time for the new process to be in place for the 1804 election. With the 12th, electors are directed to, oh, well, this is interesting and very timely. Let's go back. With the 12th, this is fact number 2. With the 12th, electors are directed to vote for a president and a vice president rather than for two choices for president. Basically created the vice president, which at that time was Thomas Jefferson. All right, there you go. There is some constitutional minutes. We're doing this each weekday this week, National Constitution Week. Thank you so much to our friends from the Daughters of the American Revolution, Leanne Boyd, Joanne Balmer. All right, Bridget, let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list, 746.
Okay, happy birthday to our very own Ryan Felton today. He is 36. Hope he has a wonderful day today. Leo Sheffy is 9 years old, a third grader at E.L. Ross. His Gaga says he loves Legos, and she loves him very much. Mackay Horsemeyer is 5 years old today. His Nana Zandra sent that in to us. Happy birthday to Mackay. Also, Pam Stone is celebrating a birthday today. Thomas Williams is also having a birthday, the executive manager at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. He is the big 4-0 today. Happy birthday to Thomas. Goodness. And then Phyllis Rook is celebrating her birthday today. Good morning, Phyllis.
I love Phyllis.
Yes.
You've been here. Hey, Phyllis, how long you been here? You moved here from New Jersey, started listening
At that time, I believe she started listening to Luther and down at the late, great Luther Massengill and me. Oh, and Tom Rowland at that time. I think been about 20 years. I love Phyllis Root.
Yes.
Good morning, Phyllis.
All right, calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer.
Probably 25 years ago now.
Oh, volunteer Ritapest mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Selwa Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have been helping their customers make their dreams come true since 1903. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
Hey, Fruitless, what were you telling me about Channel 12's promotional announcements? What's going on down there?
I plead the fifth.
What do you mean you play the fifth? They're running promos.
Okay, so they are running promos. So they are extending the Prime News at 7 slot to be an hour instead of 30 minutes.
Which, let me say this. So that's your former employer, and you helped launch, didn't you help launch that 7 o'clock news at Channel 12?
I did. It's one of the best informative newscasts in the area. Or it used to be.
Hey, says who? Who's saying that? And by the way, nobody knows about it, so they're finding out about it for the first time right now.
It used to be whenever I was in charge.
Of course. So let me just do some deductions, since you're a wimp and won't talk about anything. You're like Brett.
I will say it. I'm not scared.
No, I mean, it's just a programming lineup.
It is.
So go ahead and tell me. So tell me what's going on.
So I've messaged them and asked, but as far as I can understand, Andy Griffith is going away.
So
they
geniuses
will no longer air.
Go ahead.
Andy Griffith at the 7:30 slot.
Here's what I'd like to know, and I'm going to be nice. Okay. Here's what I'd like to know. I'd like to know at WDEF Channel 12, and there's some nice people. I really like Rick Nyman. Used to love Patrick Core. Nyman he'll call or text me, quite a bit, actually. He's a great guy. I don't really know the other people. Do we know anybody else down there? I know you know everybody. Bill Mitchell was great. Oh, we had a young lady come and interview me, last Friday about little Olivia.
Yes, she did.
I think she's a new reporter, though. Very nice girl. But anyway, let me memo. And this isn't Austin. This is me, because Austin is absolutely shaking his tail feathers right now. He is so nervous. And I don't know why you're nervous. I mean, you left them to come here.
I don't agree with the decision. I will say that.
Do you? It does not take a genius, which, by the way, thank God this audience, because the Lord knows there are no geniuses in this audience. But so Channel 12 is going to take off Andy Griffith, probably the only thing anybody's watching at Channel 12. And I hate to say it this way.
Diana Melton says Andy Griffith will be airing at 4 p.m., according to Channel 12.
Okay, Diana. So it takes Diana Melton to tell us. Are they taking off Judge Judy? Is that what's happening?
Now, I believe so, yes.
So we're going to bench Judge Judy? Well, you know what? That's probably a contract deal. No, that's probably not their fault. Because, they're running Judy reruns. Judy signed up. Judy was paid $250 million by, and I'm trying to remember, it's a syndicated outfit, because that's why she left her show. So she leaves her show, goes to another network. Everybody around the nation is still running Judy repeats, and oh, by the way, those repeats are beating about everything in syndication. So maybe their contract, I don't know.
Well, now, according to TV News Magazine, Judge Judy's contracts went up quite a bit whenever she retired.
She was paid $250 million by this new outfit. Judge Judy, who, by the way, she can thank Morley Safer in 60 Minutes for introducing her to the country in 1998. So, anyway. But yet, so we're going to move Andy. But no, we're going to move Andy Griffith to 4 o'clock. And we're gonna have to set our DVRs like poor little, Jamie Green having to set her DVR for Days of Our Lives. And all these people having to set their DVRs for General Hospital and Young and the Restless. Now we're going to have to set it for Andy Griffith? That's insane. To do an hour of The 7 o'clock news, which nobody knows airs on Channel 12, which you started?
Well, and I'm sure they're
That's
hoping
annoying.
to grow that. It's good news to hear that they are not taking Andy Griffith off altogether, though.
But see, Andy Griffith's on, 50 other channels. I mean, it's not like, it's going. How long has Andy Griffith been on WDEF? Do we know?
I would say probably upwards of 60 years.
Wow. It's almost how old your arteries are. Judge Judy, let me, that's pretty good. Brian Graves in Oxford, Alabama. Are you in Oxford, Brian? Is that right? Tells me Judge Judy has her news show on the Freebie streaming service. Yeah, she was paid $250 million to do that. Stephen Beasley wants us to ask the question, what's your favorite Andy Griffith episode? All right. Beasley, good idea. So here's what we're going to do. Tell us either your favorite Andy Griffith episode. This is how contests happen. Because the Lord knows we have no original ideas. Thank you, Beasley, who's never had an idea himself. Either name your favorite Andy Griffith episode. Now Reagan Hartline's. I got to put my phone down. Reagan Hartline's now involved. Hello, honey. Anyway, your favorite Andy Griffith episode or your favorite Andy Griffith character. 423-614-6499. You can call or text. Now, if we were trying to get somebody on the air this morning, now see, here, Bridget, here's the line. We're about to start crossing some lines here because we couldn't get the Secretary of State, Trey Hargett, on at 7:15 because his phone is a piece of junk. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, we'll move on.
And we'll have a new phone company tomorrow morning if this thing isn't fixed today. Memo to our phone company, which, congratulations, I'm not going to name you, but it's over. This thing's over. I'm done with this thing. So we've had 2 guests we couldn't get on the air because this phone's a piece of junk. And you can come get it. Am I being nice still?
Okay, we're about to cross.
Oh, we're about to cross that
there.
line. What's your favorite Andy Griffith episode? or who's your favorite Andy Griffith character? And here's what we're going to do. Well, see, we just can't get people on the air, so now poor old James Sears, who's going to call in at 8:15. You're having a big event out at Mount Olive. I think it's the snake release party. Anyway, he can't call in. We had to tell the Secretary of State, Trey Hargett. Now, there's a Bonnaroo joke in there. So anyway, that he couldn't call in because we can't get callers on the air.
Look, well, we've already had an entry though via text.
All right,
it's
go
so
ahead.
Easy to text.
What's happening?
Ernest T. Bass. Actually, the second vote for Ernest T. Bass.
Okay, my favorite obviously is Barney, and there's no need to watch an Andy Griffith episode if Barney's not in it. Okay, and I'm going to find out you guys too, but very quickly, if you enter this, I'm going to give you a free entree to Marthy Ann's. Let me tell you something right now. Dead serious. My buddy Joe Keel at Marthy Ann's, if you've not been there, I'll say it this way. There is no better quality food in Cleveland, Tennessee than Marthy Ann's. We were there last night again. My mother got a catfish bigger than her head, and that's saying something. So Mom and Holden Hartline got the catfish, hush puppies, French fries. You know who came in? And we sang a duet when he came in. Delton Alford. Delton Alford came in to Martha Ann just today. We had a big fundraiser for pediatric cancer with Gloria Mosier and Ginger Cobble yesterday. Chris was there, buddy. Oh, it was good. I got the big old grilled chicken plate. It was wonderful.
Awesome.
The quality of food, ladies and gentlemen, you got to try it. Marthy Ann. So call me or text me, 423-614-6499. We got to move here. Austin, quickly, who's your favorite Andy Griffith character?
Probably Gomer Pyle.
Gomer?
Yep.
Hey, folks, just do your own jokes, okay? There's too many jokes. There's too many jokes. Bridget, who's your favorite?
As far as special character, probably Ernest T. Bass.
Special character? I just asked.
Well, I mean, Andy, Barney, I love them all.
Yeah. Barney is the best. Hey, Sheridan, have you ever watched the Andy Griffith Show? Okay, that's a big fat no.
Now, Beasley said the favorite episode.
Yeah, so you can do a favorite episode or you can do a favorite character, either one. What's your favorite episode?
So my favorite episode, I think it's called the bank robber, or the bank job or something. But it's where Andy outsmarts the big wigs that come into town.
Bridget, do you have a favorite episode?
Oh, goodness. Not off the top of my head. I'll have to think on that one.
I don't know the episode, but when Barney had fallen asleep in church, and he goes up to the preacher at the end of the service, you know, there's one topic I can't get enough of, sin. I mean, just an American treasure. Just an absolute American treasure. You ever been over to Mount Airy, North Carolina?
No, never been.
You ever been over there, Austin?
No, I haven't.
The basis of Mayberry. Tom and Sandra Rowland went a few years ago, and it's just unbelievable. All right. So we're giving away Martha Ann's, a free entree. You got to try it. I'm telling you, do yourself a favor. Get over there. Go today. Joe Keel, my Cleveland High School fellow grad. How long have we been talking now? 20 minutes? Wonderful, wonderful food. You'll thank Delton Alford. You will thank Delton Alford. You know what my mother said to Delton Alford?
What?
I don't want to be rude, but how old are you? I'm like, Mom. Good God!
You would ask the same
Lord
thing.
have mercy. She went to the back cooler at Martha Ann yesterday. God almighty. Can't take her anywhere. All right, Brett, let's go.
Oh,
Delton, how old are you? So Delton's going to come in. It's the 60th anniversary of the Lee Singers. And he said they're going to celebrate at homecoming at Lee. He said, you know who my assistant was with the Lee Singers? He said a young man who you may have heard of, but he says he's better than I was, Danny Murray. He said Danny thinks he's better than I was. Anyway.
Oh, we're getting lots of messages in here. Okay.
Well, Andy, hey, this is what Channel 12 needs to see. So hey, Fruit Loops, so you need to tell your old colleagues down at 12 that our phones have smoke coming off of it. The one line that works, by the way. And I don't think if we throw out a question, what about Prime News at 7 down at Channel 12? Do you think we have the same? Okay, over to you. Come on.
This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's year-end model closeout time, and Don Ledford Buick is saying yes to low interest rates and trade assistance in September. That's at Don Ledford Buick on North Lee Highway in Cleveland and at donledford.com. We're seeing a bit of a slowdown I-75 southbound just past exit 20, so be aware of that. Not seeing an accident in that area, but we'll be sure to keep you up to date. We do have some patchy, dense fog in the area, so keep that in mind as you drive. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty.
Stephen Beasley, whose idea this was, media director, First Baptist Cleveland, his favorite Andy Griffith episodes, The Loaded Goat. What is a loaded goat? Is that when the goat got in there with what's the old drunk's name? I don't mean your mom. What's
Otis?
Otis.
Yeah.
This traffic report.
Well, I mean, she's got to stop coming up to me in public. She came up to me, Susan Baggett, Bridget's mom, comes up to me the other day at Aubrey's, and I'm with, all kinds of high-powered people, God love them. I thought you'd be in the bar. Of course, she was slurring her words, and it's 3 o'clock. Well, it's actually 11 o'clock. That's when the goat got the dynamite. Or Barney's first car, or, and this is one of my favorites, Aunt Bee's kerosene cucumbers, gasoline pickles, when they had to eat the pickles to not hurt the old organist's feelings. Good Lord. I mean, I guess we'll just talk about this all morning. All right. Hey, thank God Channel 12 moved it. We got something to talk about this morning. This is wonderful.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated. Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland, 423-339-3231.
Have you heard?
Attention shoppers, learn more about our Picky Promise.
This produce looks amazing, and it smells so fresh. Food City is as picky about produce as I am, and that's hard to do. But they make it look easy with their Picky Promise. If it's ever not fresh, they'll replace it.
That's cool. And I thought their helpful certified butchers were the coolest thing about this place.
It's all here.
Nobody does food like Food City.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
Change to your face. God almighty. Some of you need more than a subtle change. Anyway, Bridget, what are we hearing from our friends on the Sell with Darren Miller text line? I wonder what Darren Miller's favorite Andy Griffith episode or character is. What are we hearing?
So, yeah, we're hearing favorite characters and favorite episodes. So, Jacob Reimer says Otis is his favorite character.
That's about right, Jacob. I heard you mimic him all the time.
Rita Burnett says Ernest T. Bass. This person says their favorite episode is where Gomer yells citizens arrest and gives Barney a ticket.
Hey, that episode launched his primetime series. Of course, the late great Jim Nabors. Either he sang My Old Kentucky Home at the Derby or he sang Back Home Again in Indiana at the 500. I think he sang at the Derby. I believe that's right.
Pam Noon says Ernest T. Bass is her favorite character. Her favorite episode is Opie shooting the mama bird, and he had to take care of the baby birds.
That's a wink and blink and a nod. There you go.
And then Hannah Thurman says her favorite episode is where Barney buys things from the gypsy sale. Let's see.
Remember that one, Hannah? Are you sure? How late at night were you watching that on, Andy's on Naked? Do you remember that?
I think I remember that one,
I don't recall that one.
Steve Walker says Goober is his favorite character, and the best episode was when Barney was trying to find Andy a wife. That was a good one.
Yeah. I don't remember that.
Let's see. Favorite episode is Opie and the Spoiled Kid. If you haven't seen it, you should take time to watch. The world needs more Andy and less Judge Judy.
Well, we'll leave it there. Obviously, we're getting a lot of response. Hey, Fruit Loops, you may want to phone your former colleagues at Channel 12. We're getting a lot of response on this morning. Maybe they want to rethink their decision.
I will say that I have worked many shows that the 7 o'clock show is ran over because of breaking news or something, and we will always get hundreds of phone calls down there when Andy Griffith doesn't air.
They may, but see, they're expanding. See, it's actually their decision. They're expanding their news by 30 minutes. Well, I'm rolling my eyes to the camera, so mixed TV can say, but 30 minutes to an hour. So what are they going? What's the other 30 minutes going to be?
It's more of an ET style news. It's got a lot of entertainment.
As in ET the alien, because I would be right there agreeing. You know what? I'm just going to shut your mic off. I think we're just going to leave it there. By the way, that's sponsored by Refined Lux Plastic Surgery. Need a new face? Go call them. All right, now, baby. This has turned into just a wonderful morning. 8:05.
If you could buy a great queen or king size mattress for $399, would you consider getting rid of that old lumpy mattress? Come to Mermaid Mattress, where you can get this mattress in any size for the price of a twin.
Hey, Fruit Loops, are you calling the anchors at Channel 12 ET?
Entertainment Tonight is what I'm referring to, okay? You've watched E.T.
So we're going to do some lifestyle news at 7:30. Oh, that'll be good. I'm sure that'll get the viewership of Andy, Barney, and Aunt B. Oh, my goodness.
If any of my former bosses are watching, I am trying my best here, okay?
Well, what do you care? You went in there, you came and joined the people here. All right,
I wish the best for them.
Excuse you?
I wish the best for them.
Well, whatever. It's not what you said off the air. Back to you, Bridget.
We still have some patchy, dense fog in the area, so be aware of that. We'll have partly cloudy skies by this afternoon, a high of 81 and a low of 55 this evening. For tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 83 and a low of 58. Partly cloudy on Thursday with a high of 83. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 52 degrees.
This is where, it's like the angel and the devil on either side. And, of course, you've said I've got two devils. But anyway, it's just when you start talking about E.T. doing the news down there. See, I'm just trying not to say what I'm thinking, but look, you DVR it and you can figure it out. All right, it's 8:06. Come on.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
I'm Chris Foster. Now back in the United States, 5 Iranian Americans released from prison in Iran in a swap for 5 Iranian prisoners and the release of frozen oil income.
Freed American Siamak Namasi talking in a statement of the guilt he feels about what he calls courageous individuals he loves and admires languishing behind those walls. Critics of the deal warn Iran may feel emboldened to take more so-called political hostages. Jonathan Savage, Fox News.
The family of a man accused of killing a Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputy sitting in his patrol car Saturday says he's paranoid schizophrenic.
Investigators say 29-year-old Kevin Salazar was arrested after an hours-long standoff. Law enforcement sources say Salazar was involved in a road rage incident the day before, and the other driver helped to identify him.
Fox's Jonathan Hunt. Ryan Klinkenbroomer was a third-generation deputy, 30 years old. America's listening to Fox News.
Oakland State News, Mix 1041, Talk 1013, The Buzz, MixTV.tv. Good morning, everyone. From the Logn Thompson Law News Desk and our news partners at Local 3 report that the Tennessee Highway Patrol is investigating a crash that involved a train in Bradley County Monday afternoon at 2:50 p.m. It happened at a train and a pickup truck collided at the Cass Street Railroad crossing in Charleston at 2:50 yesterday afternoon. Details where the crash happened have not been released. Local 3 reports they do know that an individual was cut from the pickup truck, transported by a Life Force helicopter to Erlanger Medical Center. According to the reports from family members to Local 3, the driver is said to be expected to survive. But at this time, authorities have not released any information. It was the second train-related accident in the area within less than 24 hours. A train also collided with a backhoe in Hamilton County on Monday afternoon. The Bradley County Commission met yesterday. Curtis Sutton, director of the State 911 Board, addressed the Bradley County Commission to discuss 911 fees. Sutton told commissioners that the state is looking for ways to fine-tune the current process of fee collection and distribution. Central to the discussion, a question by 7th District Commissioner Bill Winters. Commissioner Winters questioned why, with 911 fees increasing from $1.16 to $1.50, has Bradley County not seen an increase in the amount of 911 funding coming from the state? Director Sutton said the Department of Revenue collects a fee and follows a funding model that was approved by the General Assembly. Bradley County received just over $2 million in funding from the state last year, basically a flat revenue stream over the past few years, even as the population of Bradley County has grown and the fee has increased. Other actions in the voting session by the Bradley County Commission. They voted 11-3 to not sell or consider 27 acres at the Urbane Road Recreation Park as surplus. They did vote 11-3 to surplus and sell the old Waterville School property on Dalton Pike that's currently not in use. And Bridget, you pointed out my mother's classroom was part of that.
Well.
And Mom wanted her old class, which was a portable out of the old Waterville, to be declared a historic place. So they'll have to build around it.
As it should be, yes.
Yeah, that's what Bob Taylor said when he fired her. Let's see. Well, I'm kidding, folks. Come on. Let's see. Other resolutions and votes took place. You can watch the full meeting, MixTV.tv. Lee University has been ranked once again among the best universities in the South by the 2024 U.S. News and World Report's Best Colleges. This year, Lee ranked number 31 within the top 50 best regional universities. And this in the South category, which includes both public and private universities. Lee President Dr. Mark Walker said of the award, quote, "We are, of course, pleased with the results of this year's rankings from U.S. News. It's once again an affirmation of the quality we all strive to produce for our students here at Lee," end quote. In addition to the main ranking, Lee reappears in 3 specialty rankings. These include Best Value Schools, Top Performers on Social Mobility, and Undergraduate Teaching Programs, end quote. That's it. We need to know, hey, somebody get a message to Dr. Walker what his favorite Andy Griffith episode is or favorite character. You've got 2 children at Lee now.
I do.
Maybe they can ask you.
Yeah, maybe so. We'd love to hear what his favorite would be.
I'd say my friend Jeff Salyer would probably be his mentor, Otis the Drunk. So anyway, we're giving away a free entree from Martha Ann's. This has come about. There's a move afoot. Channel 12, Fruit Loops came in. Fruit Loops used to work for Channel 12 till we threw him a life raft like he was on the Titanic. And anyway, he came in off the air to tell me, off the air being the key, to tell me that Channel 12 is what they're extending their 7 p.m. news from 30 minutes to 1 hour, thereby relocating Andy Griffith, probably the most popular programming on Channel 12 other than, say, the NFL, SEC football. I mean, even CBS primetime, although I did see 60 Minutes did their biggest rating in 3 years Sunday night. But anyway, and they're running Yellowstone, so if you want to see a clean Yellowstone, CBS is running those on Sunday night again. And not to get too much in the weeds, we're already there because of the writers and actors strike. There's no new shows for television this fall, so they're running Yellowstone, #1 show on television, scripted show on television. We tried it Sunday night. It's a totally clean version, which would be different for Mrs. Hartline. But anyway, I don't know how you people are doing it. Have you ever seen it?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, right. I mean, they're over there. Yeah, whatever. Oh, Steve, no, I haven't. Your mom's watching it, as... Why? Why always your mother?
I don't know.
She's a wonderful tart. Well, she comes up to me at Aubrey's. I thought you'd be in the bar, Steve. Meanwhile, the business executives are, guess we'll cancel that deal. Yellowstone, boring. I mean, I don't know how you people have done it all day. I mean, maybe you spice it up a little bit, but good Lord, I couldn't take it. And I love Kevin Costner, but man, was that boring. Maybe it picked up. That was episode 1, season 1. I don't see how you people have done it. Now, there's a bunch of people around here. A bunch of people. I'm not going to start calling names. A bunch of people go out there and stay. Like, you can go spend time out there.
Yeah.
A bunch of you absolute ludicrous people wearing cowboy hats because it ain't looking on you like it does Kevin Costner people. I guarantee you that. Some of you guys need to drop it.
Give me Andy Griffith any day.
Andy Griffith any day. So, Bridget, tell them what we're doing since I'm just way in the weeds here.
Yes, so we're asking you to text us this morning, 614-6499, the Darren Miller eXp Realty text line. Text us your favorite, either your favorite character from the Andy Griffith Show or your favorite episode, and that will enter you into the drawing for the free entree from Martha Ann's.
Diana Melton at Andrew Johnson Bank tells us that they're putting Andy on Channel 12 at 4 p.m., so they're moving it from 7:30 to 4 p.m. And Mrs. Hartline reminds me, Reagan and Holden love the Andy Griffith Show. They discovered it one. Go ahead.
So starting at 8 o'clock is when you have the CSIs and the drama, the real heavy investigative drama shows.
Yeah, maybe we're back in 2000.
To watch
yeah,
Andy Griffith right before that.
Oh, it was a great lead-in to CBS Prime Time. Sure.
And so, I hate to see that kind of be disconnected, but I am glad they're not getting rid of it altogether.
Well, so now people have set the DVRs, or, Andy Griffith is literally on 50 channels. My mother, she's got food falling out of her mouth. She watches, most of the day now. She's retired. So it's either, Fox, she'll call me and tell me about what's going on Fox News, although now she's more on CNN. Mom's getting more liberal as she gets older. I don't know. And anyway, well, see.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. And see, it was the phone problem we've had that got us started this morning. Then that morphed into my chair being broken. That morphed into what? Well, to this deal about Channel 12 extending the 7 p.m. news. And I'm going to say it, Austin, not you, that no one watches. Nobody even knew they had a 7 p.m. news until we talked about it here. And they've extended nothing into an hour. So now you've got a 60-minute black hole, and then little giggles from Fruit Loops. Little dee. Anyway, and then you're going to move Andy to 4 o'clock because you want to drive away the last viewer you have. And I love Chip Chapman. That's another guy I love down there. I love Chip. Love Bill. What's the guy? Kevin Nyman. What's his name? Rick Nyman. Great guy. We used to love Bill Mitchell.
Patrick Core still there?
Patrick retired. Thanks for noticing.
Okay.
But he still does the fishing show down there. What's the guy's name? Austin that he does the fishing show with? Patrick Core?
I don't know the answer to that.
And you worked there.
I didn't know he did a fishing show.
I mean, I knew that. But, you know, Fruit Loops is the only TV producer that watches a different show while he produces this one.
That must be something new.
We got to go. I don't have time for
Prime News at 7 is going up against Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy, right?
And Entertainment Tonight.
So they've got a big slate.
So I had it leaked to me. You can't find viewership figures from Chattanooga. You can find radio ratings. You can find other things, but you cannot find viewership numbers from the local market of Chattanooga, Tennessee. However, someone leaked it to me probably 2 years ago. You know what the number? So you know what? Now this wasn't 2 years ago. You know what the #1 most watched show in Chattanooga is? All day parts, all the time, 24 hours a day. You know what it is? Guess. Fruit Loops. Guess.
The #1 show?
#1 most watched show in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Of everything, including prime time, by the way. I'll say this: it's not a local news. Bridget, what's your guess?
Wheel of Fortune.
You got it. She's exactly right.
Wheel of Fortune.
She's exactly right.
I love Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune is the #1 most watched show in Chattanooga. Now, WTVC, I'm sending you an invoice for this, but no, it's the #1 show in Chattanooga. Most watched of everything, anything. It's Wheel of Fortune.
I believe it.
Now, Pat Sajak, this is last season. Seacrest takes over. So we'll see. And Vanna, now they're still trying to work out a contract. So welcome to TV Talk. This is what we've resorted to now, TV Talk. So who's your favorite Andy character, Andy Griffith? Who's your favorite, or what's your favorite Andy Griffith episode? The contest brought to you by First Baptist Cleveland, Stephen Beasley. This was his idea. All the responses we're getting, we're going to do this till 9 a.m., we're going to put you in a running for a free entree for Martha Ann's. That's my buddy Joe Keel. Let me tell you something. There is, listen to me, and I'm going to say it this way. Understand, there is no better quality food in Cleveland, Tennessee, and I would almost give you Chattanooga than Martha Ann's. And if you've not tried it, if you're new to the community, just ask Delton Alford. Somebody called Delton Alford. I was with Delton last night at Martha Ann's. How was his catfish? Holden Hartline gave so Delton comes over and asks Holden, says, would you try the catfish? And he said yes. Delton was glad he did. Anyway, we had a big crowd there last night for pediatric cancer. The Mason and Grayson Foundations were both there, my dear, dear friends. But Martha Ann's, I'm telling you, and look, if you've been listening to me at all for any time at all, you know. Now, we'd like to test the theory. Is there enough money for me to talk like this? Quite frankly, there's not. I'm telling you like it is. If you want a great meal, ask Logan Young down at First Horizon. If you want a great meal, there's a difference in quality of food. And as you know, I have a very cultured palate. Very cultured. That's ridiculous. Anyway, it is beyond a step above. Beyond a step above, and it's local, and it's my buddy Joe Keel, and he'll have an announcement soon. I'm not going to make it for him. He'll have an announcement soon because people are flooding that place. Some of you need to try it. I'm a little late in the game, but I'm in the game, and I've been in the game about 4 times last week. So anyway, you know, I'm slow to everything. But Martha Ann's, best quality food in Cleveland. Okay, you hear me? Well, and what I'm going to say it now, you won't find any better quality food in Cleveland, Tennessee than Martha Ann's. You won't. Dare you. Bridget.
Okay. What are we doing?
I thought you were telling me something.
Traffic. Well, we have several more responses that have come in. Okay, so Tiffany Mauser says Aunt Bee is her favorite character.
That's good, Tiffany. When Aunt Bee died, she had 150 cats living with her in her home. But we love Frances Bavier.
This person says, I'm just glad Cleveland has its very own Barney. Thanks, Steve.
Who said that?
No name given on that.
That's funny. We're going to track you down. We got your number. It's fine.
Mike Smith's favorite character, the Darlings, or favorite episode, I guess. That's
a good one. Mike. Bradley County trustee, Mike Smith. No, that's good. And by the way, I take the Barney, I take that as a compliment. Thank you.
Orita, we heard from her again. She says her favorite episode is the one where Ernest T. Bass says, I ain't talking. The more he asks me, the more I'm balking. Let's see. Judy Williams, good morning. She loves Andy Griffith. She says it's great for what ails ya. Favorite character is Andy, but favorite supporting character and episode is Ben Weaver on the Christmas episode.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a real good one.
And then Sarah Crisp, her favorite character is Opie. Her favorite episode is Opie's Charity.
Hey, Fruit Loops, tell Channel 12 to start making more programming decisions where we'll have contests to run. This is good.
I'll let them know.
All right. Well, I did think it's unfortunate you said E.T.'s doing their news. Are you talking about the new guy? I guess you are.
I said more Entertainment Tonight style news. Okay?
No, you didn't. You said more E.T.
I said more E.T. style news.
That's the best moment. How long have you been here? 3 years? Feels like 30, but that's the best moment you
3 long years.
Have you done traffic yet?
Not yet.
All right, go ahead.
This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's year-end model closeout time, and Don Ledford Chevrolet is saying yes to low interest rates and bonus cash during Chevy Truck Month in September. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway and anytime at donledford.com. We still have some patchy, dense fog in the area, so be aware of that as you drive. Otherwise, things are looking great. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The YMCA's after-school program is a safe place for children to play, learn, and grow and out of school. Find out more at ymcachattanooga.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Well, hey, Larry McDaniel, who's your favorite Andy Griffith character? And, of course, Larry, I call his name. He wrecked his truck, sadly. But, and then I'd like to know Mayor Emeritus Tom Rowland, Tom and Sandra, dedicated viewers. They actually went to Mount Airy, North Carolina to Mayberry Days a few years ago. And I'd love to know their favorites. 423-614-6499. What's your favorite Andy Griffith character or episode?
Mm-hmm.
When you enter, we're going to put you in the running for a free entree from Martha Ann's, which is on Keith Street, across from Life Care, and it's wonderful. Martha Ann's, Joe Keel, my buddy. We've got a big announcement coming soon. I'll have Joe in here to make it. I won't make it for him, but you're just not going to find better quality food in Cleveland, Tennessee than Martha Ann's. If you haven't tried it, they do lunch and dinner. Let's see here. Happy 40th birthday, Thomas Williams. Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland, they're doing the Thomas Williams 40th birthday sale today at Mountain View Nissan. Nominate a member of the Cleveland community that...
Good morning. How about I start you off this time with some great viewer photos. These were taken yesterday morning. This was the sunrise view in Ringgold for Larry Bowers on the street. Getting to see those mailboxes and the sun coming right up over the hill. Great views there with that vibrant and rich color. So thank you so much to Larry for all three of those photos. And from sunrise in Ringgold, how about we zoom in a little bit closer to some of our flowers that are in bloom. This is a close-up shot from Charles Pettyjohn of a crepe myrtle getting the pink blossoms but then notice these little yellow colors that maybe you don't typically see unless you're looking really close at the crepe myrtle blooms. So thank you so much to Charles for sending in both of these wonderful shots. And if you're wanting to be outside for the day today, maybe working in the garden, mowing the lawn, whatever it may be, you don't have to worry about any rainfall. In fact, those outdoor plans for work and play look fantastic for the next several days to come, certainly staying dry through Saturday. I've still left this 10% chance on there for Sunday, but I'll tell you, it looks like we're going to be trending drier with that system that's going to be off of the coastlines of South Carolina and North Carolina, not quite moving westward into our area. So we may be able to remove that as we get closer to Sunday, but for right now, I still left that 10% in there for our eastern communities, kind of getting clipped with a little bit of rain, and then about a 20% chance on Monday. So overall, we're really talking about slim rain chances. We need the rain, but positive spin. We have a lot of beautiful days ahead to enjoy being outside. And that includes today, where we're also going to be in that comfortable humid category. We'll see our humidity rise up gradually tomorrow and then really just stay on the low end of the humid category. So even that is not going to be too bad for the days to come. Our high temperatures quite seasonable for this time of year as we wrap up the summer season and head into fall. Our average is 84 degrees, so we'll be close to that for the next 7 days. As far as the morning time lows, tomorrow morning will once again be slightly cooler and below normal, so 59. And then we go back to the upper 50s to low 60s, which is a little bit closer to what's seasonable for this time of year. And speaking of that cooler below normal air, it's not just for tomorrow morning. We're certainly experiencing it this morning. So we have low to mid 50s, and there goes Blue Ridge again, dropping down. So 47 degrees in Blue Ridge right now. 49 in Murphy, so certainly some of that cooler air off to the east, but really for everybody, you probably do want that jacket before you head out the door. You're not going to need it all day long, but the next few hours, a little bit of a chill in the air. No wind at this time, so with calm and clear conditions, you often can get fog that develops, and we're seeing that today. Now, the yellow color, that's going to be the areas of densest fog, so certainly through Cherokee County, through Jackson County.
Dr. Brzezinski and Nico Domingo and Dr. Domingo and all of those guys that they're wonderful people, and but a lot of these cancer patients have had to go down to Riverside Drive in Chattanooga. Well, now a lot of Cleveland people, they can go right here. So right here on Paula Parkway, wonderful, wonderful people. Plus, they have the Hayes Hand Center, which is also. We'll try to get some of these people in here. So many people are coming to me. I'll see if some of them go public with it. That some who have had hand injuries that have saved their careers. So anyway, it's a great place. They bring you this half hour of Mixed Mornings inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center at 829.
Tempur-Pedic and other national brands are giving special savings for Labor Day. And of course, you always save when you buy direct from our factory at Mermaid Mattress, your home for better sleep.
This weather forecast.
No. Sorry, Bridget.
We do have some patchy fog in the area this morning. We'll have partly cloudy skies later this afternoon, a high of 82 and a low of 55 this evening. For tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 83 and a low of 59. Partly cloudy on Thursday with a high of 83. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 53 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
But any little splotches of dark gray that are showing up, like through the Sequatchie Valley, near the Tennessee River, around Meigs County, Bradley County, those are going to be some foggy spots this morning as well. Outside of that, though, abundant sunshine today. It will be lovely outside. 57 degrees at 8 a.m., hitting 75 at noon, 81 at 3 o'clock. Wind's going to shift from out of the northeast to out of the southeast, and then warm and comfortable this evening as temperatures fall down through the 70s, hitting 71 by 9 o'clock tonight. We have a high pressure that's really dominating our weather. That's why we have those quiet conditions. So enjoy this terrific Tuesday. Pretty much nothing showing up on Futurecast this morning outside the fog. Wind still coming from the northeast, but for the afternoon hours, we'll have just a few clouds here and there, and wind shifts and comes out of the southeast. For tonight, some scattered clouds during the overnight hours, really no big deal. As we look ahead to Wednesday, cool in the morning, but you get the warmth in the afternoon. I do think Wednesday and Thursday will have a few additional clouds, but it'll still be partly cloudy skies. So you're going to get the mix of blue sky and sunshine with a few of those scattered clouds for Wednesday and Thursday. But again, no rain chances. Just get to enjoy that gorgeous weather in the days to come. So today, terrific, lots of sunshine, upper 70s to low 80s for our high temperatures. Tonight, scattered clouds. It'll be cool again with those low temperatures in the 50s, and the beautiful weather just continues really all week long. cooler in the morning time, you get the warmth in the afternoon. So fall, kind of typically think of that kind of a season to dress in layers. We're not fully layered yet, but maybe just the jacket in the morning and then you can take it off.
Got a question for you.
Yes.
My wife mentioned this week. That rain we had, a little bit of rain.
Mm-hmm.
Does that help the leaves and the changing and the views we get?
Yeah, so you do want the rain. The good news is you don't want it to be too hot because that stresses out the trees and they will fall before they turn colors.
Burnt all over the ground.
Right.
Yeah.
And you need the rain so that doesn't happen too. We need a little bit more rain to help us out though, because you will start to see some trees will drop the leaves even before they change colors.
All right, you got that request box over there. Drop a little.
Just a few little raindrops here and there.
Little rain next week maybe. All right, thank you, Allison.
Everyone there at the Porsche dealership are so personable and very knowledgeable that we just keep coming back. What I was looking for was a sport utility that was sporty and attractive and had the ability to perform to my expectations. The service department goes above and beyond with their routine service maintenance, and they get me out of there quickly. Chattanooga Auto Square. Luxury lives here.
Prescription drugs can be expensive, but there's a solution. Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits can save you money on your prescription drugs. With access to free generics, discounted brand name medication prices, and a team of healthcare providers who work with you to find the most affordable options, you can rest easy knowing you're getting the best deal. Say goodbye to the stress and financial burden of expensive healthcare and medication costs. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits can save you money on your prescription drugs. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable health care for all.
Why rain on come to Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
A crash involving a train in Bradley County. It happened Monday afternoon about 3 o'clock in Charleston at the Cass Street Railroad crossing. That's when a train and a pickup truck collided. Local 3, our news partners there, report that the family of the driver says that the driver is expected to survive the crash, which is good news. Did have to be flown by Life Force helicopter to Erlanger Medical Center in Chattanooga. Boy, we lost a wonderful former radio news director in Chattanooga. Kevin West died unexpectedly. He was a WGOW since 1987 until this year, 2023, and then he had just taken a job in July with the Chattanooga Police Department as their public affairs director. That department, the Chattanooga Police Department, said West experienced a medical emergency Monday morning at around 8:30, so literally about 24 hours ago right now, and was taken to a local hospital where he later died. Kevin West, so well thought of at WGOW in Chattanooga, and really just a wonderful man. We'll have news from the Bradley County Commission meeting yesterday, which you can watch the full meeting at mixtv.tv. And Lee University has been ranked once again among the best universities in the South by the 2024 U.S. News and World Report's Best Colleges rankings. Lee ranked number 31 out of 50 best regional universities in the South. That includes both public and private universities. Big congratulations to Lee University. All right, Bridget, I know Mount Olive, your place out there, Mount Olive, having a big conference coming up, I believe, this week. Is that right?
Yeah, it's coming up this Saturday. It's the STIR Women's Conference. It's going to start at 10 a.m. on Saturday, go till about noon. And we are so excited to have Melissa Martin Graham as our speaker. She is a founder and co-pastor of the Avenue Church in Morristown, Tennessee. She's actually a Lee University graduate and former Miss Cleveland. So we are so glad to have her on Saturday, but it's going to be a powerful morning there at Mount Olive. So no registration required, no cost for you. So come on out and join us at Mount Olive this Saturday morning at 10 a.m.
All right. Should be a great event this Saturday, 24 minutes before 9. So back to our contest. It really was just drummed up based on Fruit Loops telling me off the air that Channel 12 was changing their programming. They're extending their 7 p.m. prime news by 30 minutes to well, the people are demanding it. The people are demanding it, saying, okay, we want an hour of local news, although Fruit Loops here, by the way, he used to work at Channel 12 until we threw him a life raft and brought him here. But he says that ET is going to start doing the news at 7:30, which I thought was very unfortunate that you would say that.
Oh, he wants to
come
in
wow, this
person.
is even. He's coming in. I thought I thought he was in the bathroom or on his smoke break. But
I said nothing of the such.
Yeah, you did. You said they're going to start doing ET at 7:30.
I said it's more of entertainment news, entertainment, lifestyle, a little bit of breaking news.
Bridget, Google the 7 p.m. prime news and
local coverage. I mean,
sorry. Well, let's just put it out there. Are you talking about the new guy anchoring the news?
No, I am not.
I think that's what you're saying.
I am not.
So you tell me. So what did you tell me off the air? I mean, I've already said it, but what did you tell me about Channel 12's decision? What are they doing?
So they are expanding their 7 o'clock. They're expanding their 7 o'clock prime news to an hour, and so whenever I first saw the information for it, the first thing that I thought was, oh, they're getting rid of Andy Griffith.
I mean, I thought you're going to have a connection in here.
Well, and it was just a major decision, but that was my curiosity is if they're moving Andy Griffith, and they're moving it to 4 o'clock. But now, down at News 12, we were part of growing Andy Griffith a few years ago to where we added closed captioning to all the Andy Griffith episodes.
Oh, great.
And we actually sent that across the country to all stations, all the way across the country. So we were a part of that. Andy Griffith has been on the air at News 12 for, I'd say, upwards of 60 years, plus. I don't think that it's ever not been on the air.
Yeah, because it was a CBS show. Yeah. It started in the early 60s.
Yeah, it was CBS, Paramount. All those were together back then. So.
Well, and they still are. Thank you. But anyway, so Austin here, he tells me that, hey, Channel 12 is extending the 7 p.m. news because people are demanding it.
Exactly.
So they are. And that ET is going to handle the second half.
People are tired of watching Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy, and they need better programming.
And Entertainment Tonight, old Mary Hart and John Tesh. So anyway, that led to the Andy Griffith conversation. And thanks to Dinah Melton at Andrew Johnson Bank, who told us that they're moving Andy to 4 p.m. So I guess you set your DVR, which then led, I'm reviewing for you latecomers here, 20 before 9, that Stephen Beasley at First Baptist says, let's do a contest, ask people what their favorite Andy Griffith episode is, and then I added, because this audience has no clue, so I said, hey, just what's your favorite character, because we have to, dumb it down for this audience. So, and then Bridget said, hey, let's give away one of these free entrees for Martha Ann's on Key Street. That's how it all came together. So, Bridget, what are we hearing from the people? So they can call us, they can text us. We're doing this till 9 a.m., 423-614-6499. If you've not tried Martha Ann's, you'll never have a better meal in Cleveland, Tennessee. The quality of food is as good as anything you'll try. Honestly, I'd put Chattanooga in there, too. I really would. And I'm not just saying that
because of my friend Joe Keel. You got to try it. It's unbelievable. Bridget.
So David Sherlin sent me 2 of his favorite episodes. The first one when Goober takes a car apart and while Andy's out of town and puts it back together in the jailhouse. And then number 2 when Barney resurrects an old case never settled that occurred at Floyd's when he got punched in the nose. You can't have Andy without Barney, he says.
Yeah, and don't even, I mean, I look, if Barney's not on it, I'm not watching it. but that's just me.
Christina Pierce says Barney Fife, her favorite character. Let's see, I believe this is from Rodney Murray. Barney is his favorite character, and Ernest T. Bass is his favorite episode.
That's about right. Rodney Murray, the executive director of the YMCA here in Cleveland, and Ernest T. Bass. I think that's about right. That's a very good combination.
Sheila Freeman says she's always loved Barney Fife. And then Bud Kinches says Barney is his favorite character. Reminds me of Steve.
There we go. Well, Bud, I would describe you as Goober. Anyway, and who did you say your favorites are, Fruit Loops?
I definitely like Otis. Gomer Pyle.
Gomer.
I mean, you can't beat him. But of course, Andy Griffith. You know.
And going back to Gomer, Jim Nabors worked at Channel 3.
Yes.
As a lot of people may or may not know, he was an employee of Channel 3. And back when Channel 3 had their 50th anniversary a few years ago, they went back and they showed some clips and that sort of thing.
Yeah, I think I learned that from David. I think he wrote about that on his website.
Oh, David Carroll?
I think so, yes.
Yeah. Bridget, what about it?
Yeah, so as far as special character, probably Ernest T. Bass, but I don't know if I could pick one of the regular characters. I love them all. And then, but I did think of an episode, the one where Barney is trying to sing in the choir.
Oh, yes.
That was a good one.
That's one of my favorites, too. That is great.
Uvula. I got a uvula. You got a uvula. All God's children got a uvula. I think there's a clunker out there somewhere. I'm going to spot him, Andy. And, that's one of the choir episode is one of the best ever.
Let's see. Ken Webb says his favorite character is Ernest T. Bass. Favorite episode is the Gold Truck.
Yes, City Councilman Ken Webb. Hey, Councilman Webb, does Ernest T. Bass remind you of Dale R. Hughes? I think that would be about right.
And then Andy Morris says, no love for Aunt B. She was full of wisdom and kindness.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we have had, Andy, we have had a few votes for Aunt B. So, 423-614-6499. When you send us a text or call us, same number, you're entered into a drawing for a free entree for Marthy Ann's on Key Street. Just a tremendous place. Just ask Delton Offord. He was there last night with us. And not with us. He would never eat with us.
No.
But they had a wonderful fundraiser for pediatric cancer last night. By the way, Gloria Mosier reminds me that they're doing another big event at Orange Leaf today for the Mason Foundation as well as the Grayson Mosier Foundation. Today at Orange Leaf. Doing another big spirit night there, and so that's going to be great. We'll take these entries till 9 a.m. Good morning at 16 before the hour.
A simpler mortgage.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and the car business is back. Inventory's back, discounts are back, and interest rates are down. Cleveland Ford even has trade-in assistance cash available, so hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because now is the time to buy.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. June is Men's Health Month. Being aware of your health and engaging with your primary care provider is the first step in regaining control of your health to enjoy a happier and healthier life. Heart disease is the most common cause of death in men in the United States. Know the symptoms and check your risk factors. Take a proactive approach to control what you can, such as establishing a primary care provider, exercising daily and eating a healthy diet, managing your diabetes, blood pressure, and cholesterol, and quitting smoking. This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. For more information about vascular disease, visit vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com or call them at 423-602-2750 to be evaluated. No referral is needed, and appointments are within 1 week.
You know, Mermaid makes and sells the best mattresses made in America.
Only in America?
Well, I was trying to be humble, but really best in the whole world.
Oh, now it's the whole world.
Well, I'm not sure what the other planets are doing.
During our Labor Day sales event, compare our Mermaid mattresses to the best in the world. And we'll give you a free pillow just for coming in to try our mattresses.
Or upgrade any iCool or L&K set to an adjustable for free.
Only at Mermaid Mattress, Chattanooga's best of the best mattress store.
or maybe the whole universe.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com, proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee. Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty. Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Hey, Roger Pickett, who's your favorite Andy Griffith? Hey, Roger Pickett, who's your favorite Andy Griffith character? Our favorite Andy Griffith episode. We need Roger to weigh in on this. He's a big Andy Griffith fan.
Get a complete queen-size adjustable bed with a Lindsay Line memory foam mattress for only $999 during the Mermaid Mattress Labor Day sales event going on now.
All right, for today, we'll have partly cloudy skies, a high of 82 and a low of 55 this evening. For tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 83 and a low of 59. And then on Thursday, partly cloudy with a high of 83. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 54 degrees.
This Mix 104.1 Weathercast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
All right, Monday Night Football, a rare situation last night. Monday Night Football, we had 2 games basically at the same time last night, and I'll tell you about it, I can't find my sports here. What are my sports? Well, I will tell you from memory that New Orleans beat Carolina, and then Steelers beat the Browns. Sorry, good birthday. Keep going.
Ross, that is from his
dog. Your mic wasn't on. Who was the first birthday?
Good. Ryan Felton.
Who else? Happy birthday, Felton.
Leo Sheffy, 9 years old today, a 3rd grader at E.L. Ross. Mackay Horsemeyer is 5 today. His Nana Zandra sent that in to us. Pam Stone is also having a birthday today. Thomas Williams, executive manager at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland, is 40 today.
Yeah, he looks a lot older, by the way.
No.
And they're having a Thomas Williams birthday sale at Nissan. Thank you, but I found it. I put it up with my Constitution minutes. Thanks, Fruit Loops.
Phyllis Rook is also having a birthday today.
I love Phyllis. Happy birthday, Phyllis.
Yes. Grayson Johnson is 18 today, a senior at Cleveland High School.
Whoa.
That is from Mamaw. Yes.
Grayson is 18?
Yes.
My goodness, Becky. Unbelievable.
And then, let's see, Ginger Jackson celebrated a birthday yesterday. And then Willie Bryce is 18 today, a senior at Walker Valley. So you can call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they are with you every step of the way. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
Now, see, Jamie Kyle. Instantly, when I think of Jamie, I think of his cousin, Gomer Pyle. So there you go. All right. Now I've got 2 sports reports. Here we go. Monday Night Football last night. Steelers beat the Browns 26-22. That game on ABC. Saints over the Panthers 20-17 in Charlotte on ESPN. They staggered the games by an hour. And I actually caught part of the games because on Monday night, we put Monday Night Football is on our sister station Talk 101.3 The Buzz. By the way, Sunday Night Football is on Mix 104.1 following Pastor Jordan Easley. So Easley's the warm-up act for Mike Tirico. Well, I don't know who does Sunday night on radio. Tirico does NBC Sunday night games, which turn the radio up and your television down. Or do like I do, just mute it. Anyway, so we had 2 Monday night games last night. So ABC Television announced yesterday that beginning with last night, for the first time since 2005 in the glory days of ABC's Monday Night Football, which started in 1970, they will be simulcasting Monday Night Football, and this is because of the strike, the writers and the actors strikes plural, that are happening in this country with no new shows coming out for the fall season. So they're going to put Monday Night Football on ABC for the first time in 18 years, weekly. They've been doing it here and there, but weekly, and it'll be a simulcast. So let me tell you, what they put on ABC, when they put Monday Night Football on ABC, ABC will probably have triple the ratings that they would have had with their terrible shows. Just telling you. Phillies over the Braves 7-1. They'll play the Phillies tonight at 7:20. Bridget, you're a Braves fan. Explain something to me.
Mm-hmm.
So if the Braves don't care, I mean, they won the division. They're just
we're in. We're in. We don't care.
Yeah, but I mean, wouldn't the home field advantage be a priority?
Yeah, that's true.
Or have they already clinched that?
I don't think so. I don't. Why are you asking me?
I mean, you go around here doing the tomahawk chop.
Yes.
And I think, by the way, you need to stop doing with an axe and going after Fruit Loops. And, of course, Ashley, as you normally. No, you just put an axe in her back all the time to me privately.
Oh.
So Braves, I mean, they lost like 16-0 Sunday. They lose 7-1 last night. They're playing the Phillies at 7:20 on Mix. Hey, Braves fans listening or watching, what's going on? Do they not? I mean, honestly, have they clinched home field? I can't count on Tim McCarver, the late great Tim McCarver over here. Well, I don't know who the top analyst is. Well, you know, Smoltz is. Smoltz is the top analyst. Where's his alleged best friend, Richie Hughes? When we need him. Never around when we need him. Anyway, Michigan State informed head football coach Mel Tucker he will be fired by the university. They told him this yesterday based on unprofessional conduct stemming from a sexual harassment investigation. Now, Tucker signed a guaranteed $85 million contract 2 years ago. Expect there to be numerous court cases in this. And then, hey, mark your calendars, Lake Forest is going to play Sevierville Saturday. Now, this is Saturday, September 30th, for the East Tennessee Football Conference Championship. They're playing at Bradley Saturday, September 30th, 2 p.m. Now, we'll be talking a lot more about this, and we're going to try to figure out a way to put it on mixedtv.tv because little Sheridan decided to get married during football season, so we're all scrambling around here.
And she says, what's football?
Exactly. Well, we asked her, have you ever seen Andy Griffith's show? And the response was no.
We got a couple of people helping us on the Braves question. The Braves have clinched home field only for the division series. They're still attempting for the NLCS and the World Series. Pitching not helping us out right now. That is always our problem.
So why are we throwing the white flag up if we're trying to win home field? Or maybe they're not. Maybe they're just terrible. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not what you want to do. All right, so it's 6 before the hour. Back in a moment.
At CHI Memorial, a team of strokes.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on mixedtv.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. mixedtv.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. all available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Good morning. How about I start you off this time with some great viewer photos. These were taken yesterday morning. This was the sunrise view in Ringgold for Larry Bowers on the street. Getting to see those mailboxes and the sun coming right up over the hill. Great views there with that vibrant and rich color. So thank you so much to Larry for all three of those photos. And from sunrise in Ringgold, how about we zoom in a little bit closer to some of our flowers that are in bloom. This is a close-up shot from Charles Pettyjohn of a crepe myrtle getting the pink blossoms, excuse me, but then notice these little yellow colors that maybe you don't typically see unless you're looking really close at the crepe myrtle blooms. So thank you so much to Charles for sending in both of these wonderful shots. And if you're wanting to be outside for the day today, maybe working in the garden, mowing the lawn, whatever it may be, you don't have to worry about any rainfall. In fact, those outdoor plans for work and play look fantastic for the next several days to come, certainly staying dry through Saturday. I've still left this 10% chance on there for Sunday, but I'll tell you, it looks like we're going to be trending drier with that system that's going to be off of the coastlines of South Carolina and North Carolina, not quite moving westward into our area. So we may be able to remove that as we get closer to Sunday, but for right now, I still left that 10% in there for our eastern communities, kind of getting clipped with a little bit of rain, and then about a 20% chance on Monday. So overall, we're really talking about slim rain chances. We need the rain, but positive spin. We have a lot of beautiful days ahead to enjoy being outside, and that includes today, where we're also going to be in that comfortable humid category. We'll see our humidity rise up gradually tomorrow and then really just stay on the low end of the humid category. So even that is not going to be too bad for the days to come. Our high temperatures quite seasonable for this time of year as we wrap up the summer season and head into fall. Our average is 84 degrees, so we'll be close to that for the next 7 days. As far as the morning time lows, tomorrow morning will once again be slightly cooler and below normal, so 59. And then we go back to the upper 50s to low 60s, which is a little bit closer to what's seasonable for this time of year. And speaking of that cooler below normal air, it's not just for tomorrow morning. We're certainly experiencing it this morning. So we have low to mid 50s, and there goes Blue Ridge again, dropping down. So 47 degrees in Blue Ridge right now. 49 in Murphy, so certainly some of that cooler air off to the east, but really for everybody, you probably do want that jacket before you head out the door. You're not going to need it all day long, but the next few hours, a little bit of a chill in the air. No wind at this time, so with calm and clear conditions, you often can get fog that develops, and we're seeing that today. Now, the yellow color, that's going to be the areas of densest fog, so certainly through Cherokee County, through Jackson County, but any little splotches of dark gray that are showing up, like through the Sequatchie Valley, near the Tennessee River, around Meigs County, Bradley County, those are going to be some foggy spots this morning as well. Outside of that, though, abundant sunshine today. It will be lovely.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome in here. And this morning we've had I guess, what do you call it, Bridget? A question going, I guess, about the Andy Griffith Show.
That's right.
So we've been asking people, what is your favorite episode and/or your favorite character from the Andy Griffith Show? So we've got some new responses, is that right?
We do. So we heard from Chuck Evans. He says, of course, Barney Fife is his all-time favorite character in the whole show. But he also liked the one where he gave the governor a parking ticket, and then also where Otis had the water jug filled with vodka, and he got himself so drunk. It was such a good episode.
Chuck can identify with that one, I think. Honestly, yes. Chuck lets himself in the county jail. Sheriff Lawson gave him a key.
And then Josiah Augustine says his favorite character is Floyd the Barber. The way he was oh so subtle but perfect. Favorite episodes, the Darlings episode where they sing "There Is a Time," so pretty it gives one chills. And then when Otis becomes the honored citizen because his ancestor is famous. And then finally, let's see, Matt Wiseman says the best Andy Griffith episode ever is Mr. McBeevy. He walks in the trees, wears a silver hat, jingles when he walks, and can make smoke come out of his ears. The best character was Floyd the Barber.
All right, so we've had a ton of response, and so Fruit Loops, we did this because of Channel 12's programming decisions. Is that right? I can't hear you. Oh, go ahead. What?
Yes, they have. They've changed up their programming in the evening, so they're expanding the 7 o'clock news, which means that the 7:30 slot will no longer be Andy Griffith. Exciting.
They're moving it to 4 o'clock.
They're now moving it to 4 o'clock.
So it's still going to air?
Yes, it will still air, yes.
All right. Guess you have to set your DVR. All right. So Bridget, we're still taking responses. How do they get them to us?
That's right. You can text us or call us 614-6499. Call us on the volunteer Rita Pest Mix line, or text us on the Sell with Darren Miller text line. Darren Miller, eXp Realty.
Well, let's get us kicked off all of our channels. Fruit Loops.
I don't know. We're kicked off every day, so I don't even care anymore.
Good. I think it's a blessing to get kicked off. This is, of course, the theme song from the Andy Griffith Show. Everybody together. Come on, Bridget. Can you whistle?
Not very good.
Luda can whistle on it.
I can't whistle on command.
Ba-da-bop-bop. There we go. It came from the Danny Thomas Show, as you remember, Andy Griffith. 61041. Yeah. I tell you, we'll give you another 5 minutes. 423-614-6499. Your favorite Andy Griffith character and Andy Griffith episode since Channel 12 is kicking them off the air. Yeah. Pretty good. All right.
Extended version.
I love it. I'm going to keep it going. Luda Osborne joins us. She is the owner and operator of Quality Cleaning Services. Luda, good morning to you. How are you?
Good morning. We are doing good. We're happy to be here.
So great to have you. Also, Jenna, is that Jenna Hedman? Is that right?
Yes.
Jenna Hedman joins us. And Winnie Sidney. Winnie, how are you?
Good.
Winnie told me prior, and I've met Winnie before, she told me prior that I don't want to talk a lot. So, Now, Winnie, you're in a radio station. I don't want to say anything. No, I'm kidding. Hey, Luda, tell us about Quality Cleaning Services.
So I started about a year ago. I took some business cleaning courses with Savvy Cleaner to have some training and some knowledge and the background. And so when I completed that, I went ahead and started getting some help. And I had prayed that I would get some girls that have the same heart for cleaning and want to serve. And so that's what God sent me, and that's what we do. We try to serve our customers and give them the best quality that we can.
Luda Osborne joins us. She owns Quality Cleaning Services. What can you do for people? And let me ask you this, what kinds of customers do you serve? As far as businesses, homes?
So we do residential and we do commercial. We do anything from as little as you need to as much as you might need. It's customized to fit whatever the needs are for you at the time, because everybody has a different season in their life. And so we try to customize it to whatever needs you have. So when you give us a call, we go ahead and schedule a walkthrough, come to your house, and then you give me a list of whatever it is you need done. I will write it all down and send it to verify that that is what you need, and then go from there.
We're joined by Luda Osborne along with Jenna Hedman and Winnie Sidney. And go ahead, let's go ahead and get your phone number out there. I know you've got a phone and an email address, is that right?
Yes, it'll be 423-544-6591, and then the email address, most people don't email, but it's qualitycleaningservicestn@gmail.com.
And you can call and then get a free estimate,
Call
is that
and
right?
text. Yeah, whatever's easiest for you. It goes to my direct line.
Oh, great. 544-6591. Luda will give you a free estimate. So, Jenna, I want to ask you. So, what's it like working with Luda and Quality Cleaning Services?
It's great. It is genuinely one of the most entertaining and just fulfilling jobs that I've been able to have. She is a wonderful boss, and she's very, very easy to work with. She is also a really great supplier for our customers, and she's willing to do just about anything.
When you
for
say
us.
entertaining, what does that mean?
She's hilarious. She keeps us on our toes.
Oh, very good. How about it, Winnie? Tell me, will you at least say something for us here?
It's fun. I like it. Like, I always look forward to working with my team. They're really fun, and I enjoy the time.
Yeah, so we're joined by Luda Osborne, Jenna Hedman, Winnie Sidney. It's Quality Cleaning Services at 544-6591. So, we have a lot of businesses listening right now also. I don't know why, but they do.
They love y'all.
What?
They love y'all.
Who cares? Anyway, so what do you say to someone listening right now who may have a small business or they may have an office and they're looking to have it cleaned?
To give us a call. We come out there, we'll look at it, and we will come out and clean. And I do want to say some of the businesses don't want like the full like office clean. We also will come out and just clean restrooms if that's all you want.
Yeah, because you offer, says here, cleaning, dusting, all services, trash removal, restroom sanitation. Bridget needs that at her home, by the way.
So we do bring a worksheet with us every time we come and check off what we have cleaned and we do our best to have communication with the customers, because that's like key.
That is, no kidding, that is the key. Yeah. We're trying to have more communication in this office, but sadly they won't speak to me. You do standard cleans, but you also offer deep cleans. Tell me about the deep clean.
So the standard clean is just your maintenance clean that we come. You can schedule it once a week, every 2 weeks, once a month. The deep clean is more doing the windows, doing the windowsills, ovens, stuff like that.
And I notice you're pointing at our windowsill.
Well, I was
apparently we have an issue here.
They look pretty clean. We can
Okay.
stay and clean after.
Well, hey. Do you clean people?
We have all our supplies in the car.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
You do. Well, tell me what a new construction clean means.
So we actually have one today. They just got done building the inside of the house. And so all the dust and everything that's in there, we're going to go in there and remove it and then wipe it down, mop, wipe down the windows, everything like that.
That's very good. It's also, they offer quality cleaning services, move in and move out cleans, plus, as Luda said, commercial cleans. Anything you want to add here before we go? Luda Osborne, if you're just tuning in. Luda Osborne, Quality Cleaning Services. You can call or text 544-6591. Anything you want to add here, Luda?
On the move in, move out, we do baseboards, walls if we need to. We are very thorough with everything, and I do go back after we get done and check everything to make sure nothing did get missed. So quality is important to us over quantity.
Let me ask you something too, because I hear this from people. To be able to trust your cleaning person that you've hired, how important is the trust factor?
Very. That's why the communication is important too. Communication is key. So majority of the new customers, when we go over there, I like to over communicate or overshare with them. And so I will text them during the clean to let them know how far along we are. If they have a budget they want to stick with, we try to stick with that. So we don't push anything extra. You don't have to do it all at one time. You can break it up into sections until, like, if there's a lot to clean at one time and you can't afford it or you think it's too much at one time, we can break it into sections and then go from there. So you don't have to get everything done all at one time.
Business and also residential cleaning available. Quality Cleaning Services, Luda Osborne. Jenna, anything you want to add here before we go?
I would just add that she is very thorough and she's very honest about everything that goes on while we are there. There is nothing that isn't covered or isn't pointed out. She stands there and points in every corner and looks at everything. And there's many things that even if I didn't see it, she goes back and she purposefully goes back and goes over what we do just to double check and ensure that everything has been covered and that the customer will be happy with what they see.
Winnie, do you agree with all this that's been said?
We are licensed and insured too.
Oh,
and
licensed and?
Yeah, and I just got my LLC, so.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
This is a wonderful success story. Winnie, anything you want to add before we go?
Luda is a great boss. We love her.
All right.
It is genuinely like a team effort. We come in and everybody decides where they're going to go, and we just everything just flows.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That is wonderful. Luda Osborne, along with Jenna Hedman, Winnie Sidney. And again, let's get the contact info, Luda. How can people reach Quality Cleaning Services?
Text me or call me at 423-544-6591. Anytime.
All right, very good. And they, of course, handle residential and business. You know, and maybe you're at home or you're thinking about thinking, hey, I don't want to clean this house anymore. Take this job and shove it.
Yeah.
Call
us.
Call Luda.
We'll do it.
She'll handle it, and you'll have the gift of time.
And we do love to clean. That's the other thing. Most people will hire a cleaner that just comes in there to make some money and leave.
Yeah.
We don't. We genuinely care.
544, I can tell, 544-6591. And you can call or text. Do it right now. Get her in there and clean up your dump. All right. Luda, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for having us on air.
Ladies, thank you.
Giving us
Winnie,
this opportunity.
Wasn't bad, was it? I've only lost one. I've been doing this 28 years. I've only had one guest walk out because they're too nervous. I thought you were going to be the second. No, I'm kidding. That's a joke. All right. Thank you, ladies, very much.
Thank you so much.
Again, 544-6591. Luda Osborne and her staff here at Quality Cleaning Services. All right, Bridget. It's that time. We're going to get a winner here in just a moment. A great response this morning. I'd say we've had more people respond to our Andy Griffith question than Channel 12 has viewers at 7. So anyway, they decided to extend their news. They're kicking Andy out. Fruit Loop says they're going to, well, Dinah Melton and Andrew Johnson says they're going to run Andy at 4 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Yes. So that's good news.
All right. So we've had a ton of responses. We've asked you to call or text your favorite Andy Griffith episodes or characters. Andy Griffith, you a fan? Go ahead, Luda.
Gomer.
Gomer's your favorite.
Yeah.
Why?
He's just goofy.
Why are you looking at me when you say that, Luda?
You are.
Well, I don't know. Andy Griffith show?
So I can't remember the characters' names.
Very good. When? Who cares? It's just well, and we asked Sheridan, who's out at the front desk there, I asked her. Of course,
Did she answer?
Well, we screamed through the door. We haven't.
I heard it this morning.
You heard it?
Yeah, I didn't hear a response from her.
Hey, Sheridan, have you ever seen the Andy Griffith show? No. But she screams now. She's screaming louder. She's been here a few years now. All right. Bridget, let's do we have any more we need to add?
We do not. We're ready to announce our winner.
Go ahead.
And that winner is Matt Wiseman. Congratulations.
So the drawing, Matt Wiseman's going to Martha Ann's for a free entree. I'm telling you, folks, you got to try Martha Ann's, owned by Joe Keel. Great local place. I went to high school with Joe, but has nothing to do with what I'm saying. Look, you will not find better quality food in Cleveland, Tennessee than at Martha Ann's, and I mean that. He's going to have a big announcement for us very soon. Martha Ann's on Key Street across from Life Care. Go have lunch there today or dinner. And they did a great thing for pediatric cancer last night. Big fundraiser. It's Pediatric Cancer Month. That's it for us. The Andy Griffith Show has saved us again. We had a boring show other than that. Boom. There it is. All right, so that's it for us on Mix 104.1 Radio. We're going to get back to music. MixTV.tv, that's it for this morning. We'll see you again tomorrow morning right here. Bridget, any final words?
Matt says, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Thank you. Yes.
And we've just changed the drawing, ladies and gentlemen. Luda has just won. Luda, congratulations.
Thank you.
We just took it away from Matt.
Don't do that.
All right, back in a moment with more music to come.
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour.